So this one was great. Really stunning introduction. I absolutely loved it. The movement with the cinematography and the score that was just so perfectly matched with that motion. It really made me feel like I was embarking on this journey. And visually, that opening scene was absolutely gorgeous. I love the way the sun looked when it was peeking over that scene and the shadows it had created. It would have made a beautiful photograph. And story-wise, I thought it was great too. Really emotional and poetic. And it was so beautiful. Great job.
This has great script, and also their makeup and costume design are top. You are transported to a different epoch in time, and it's just very romantic in a sense, with the fraternal love by one side and then the romantic love with the other character. I love their vows. It was so romantic, so cute, adorable. And then the music score is also a perfect complement to the whole piece. I liked the chase in the woods, the the costume design for the bad guy. It was just like this. It was a nice adventure film. It was a great job.
I really liked this. I thought that the way it was told was really interesting. I really liked that in the beginning, the whole first section, he takes his time. They didn't rush anything of him remembering, and then you get some of these like really amazing like close-ups of him like struggling and crying and like trying to remember or trying to tell his story, tell what happened, and you get these great flashes between like what he's reflecting on and then why this other person is so important, and then how they had bonded in their conversation, and then what actually progressed through the end. I thought it was really well done. I really liked how it was told. I thought it was really intriguing for from hearing a story and like being a part of an audience. I liked that it kind of drew you in so close and personal to this story, and then just let him tell it, even with these kind of like quiet moments with himself or quiet moments with the other character. I really enjoyed it.
I really like the world building of Carlo. Um, y'all, y'all made me feel like this was an entire separate world in 14 minutes. You know what I'm saying? With very without without like in a small scale story and a small scope story, y'all really made me feel the breadth, the depth of the world, which is a testament to really good storytelling. And also, it was emotional. It had me emotionally invested in these characters and everything. So that was really cool. Also, I really want to shout out the lighting with the dynamic, like bright and dark. Um, it was really interesting, and I think y'all pulled it off really well. So overall, really good job on Colin.
Watching the film Kala, I felt that its strength lay in how viscerally we were able to experience the emotions of the narrator. He had experienced great loss and was going through a grieving process, as well as being on a journey quite alone, searching for the woman who he is in love with. And I think that the film used audio and visual techniques very well to convey that sense of emotion in and disorientation that he was experiencing through having converging timelines and quick cuts, and also the style of the camera movement. I think all the elements came together and contributed to us going on this emotional journey with the main character.
You know, this was shot pretty well. There was a nice look to it. And the language was odd at first. It was kind of, I thought it was Italian, but I think it might have been Portuguese, actually. But there were subtitles, so it seemed fairly well acted, and it was sort of a middle-aged, post-apocalyptic sort of world. I don't know, it was a little strange. Everything was just a little too obscure for me.
This was an excellent poetic short. A man from ancient times seeks to rescue his love, but then mourns the loss of a dear friend during an ambush. Some of the text was epic in its nature about the value of life and also destruction. The rather somber lighting in the forest and in the cave at firelight was very appropriate to the tale, as was the soaring music of keyboard, cello, and other instruments. The cast really captures the flavor of the period, and I really like the pace of the film. Great job. Check it out. Kayla.